All right, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today's going to be your pick a card reading. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So just take a moment. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, I do have a $45 off promotion on the emergency love reading. So the promo code will be somewhere down below, as well as if you go to my website, there is a banner there that will give you the code, okay? If the code no longer works, it's because it is not active. So that expires in a couple hours, okay? So if you guys are interested, like I mentioned, I will leave the link down below. Okay, we're gonna start off with pile 1. I'm just gonna move these over. All right, so pile number 1, let's take a look and see what is this person's energy towards you. Okay, so we have the woman holding a coin in reverse. So this is kind of like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And typically how I read that is someone who could be a little bit needy, okay? They could be a little clingy, or they could just be feeling that way. They might not be showing that, but they're feeling maybe like a sense of strong attachment to you. At this present time. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right, so pile 1. Okay. We have the Star. They could be an Aquarius. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right, this is interesting. This feels a little bit like a crush situation. Like this person has a crush on you. I don't know why I'm getting that. It feels like this person is like very much into you, okay? Like they have you on this pedestal right now. Very much admire you, and they've already kind of built this like attachment to you. Like almost just observing you in a sense. The Queen of Wands, they find you very alluring, they find you very attractive, but with the 3 of Wands in reverse, I feel like they're afraid to approach. That's why I'm getting like crush vibes. Now it could be someone you already know, and maybe they're just afraid to approach you after something happened, but I'm just getting that they're a little bit timid or a little bit like hesitant to approach you, so they're keeping this distance, but they find you so attractive and they find you so alluring. Like they definitely have you on this pedestal here. So let's see. Pile 1. Okay, so we have healing in reverse and we have return. Okay. So it seems here like this person maybe hasn't healed from something in the past. I don't know if this is related to you or not. Like this could be. Maybe something happened in the past between the 2 of you, and it's saying here that they're still in the process of healing whatever happened in the past. For those of you who have known this person before, I do see them wanting to return here, okay? It does seem like this person is in this process of wanting to come back into your life to some degree. Now, if this is someone new, I do think there is this desire for them to kind of come towards you, right? Because it seems like right now they're just kind of observing you from afar is what I'm getting. So let's see. Let's see. We have listening. Okay. And we have differences. Okay. So I do think that this person is a really good listener, okay? If you've ever told them things, trust me when I say like they have remembered everything. You know how there's kind of that saying that like if people remembered like the smallest things that you say, it's a sign of how interested they are, right? Like if they constantly forget things about you, or if you're constantly telling them things and it's like they're like, oh, really? I don't remember you saying that. And you're like, literally, I've told you 5 times. Usually that's a not always, but often that can be a gauge of interest, right? Like if they always forget everything that you say, it's because they're just not interested in knowing it. But people who really care about you tend to soak up every little detail that you tell them. So I feel like they are a good listener, or they will be a good listener for those of you where this person is new. They do feel though that you guys are kind of different. Like if you see here, we have the black cat and the white cat. There's like some core differences between the two of you, but that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can mean that two people can complement each other. So there could be characteristics of the two of you that are very different. Now the other thing that I'm getting with this, I'm also seeing that the two of you could be different races, so you could be two different ethnicities as well, which again is definitely not a bad thing, but there could be some differences, like cultural differences, but that might be something that you guys can kind of blend together and make something beautiful. But I do think that there is some sort of discernible differences between the two of you. So let's see, I want to grab a message from this person. All right, pile 1, let's see here. We have, will you be mine forever? Okay, guys, yeah. So again, like I said, I feel like this person has already sort of formed an attachment to you. They can see a future with you. So this person definitely has a strong interest. If this is someone from the past, they are thinking about returning back to you guys. Okay, so that is pile number 1. So I hope that resonated. If you guys are interested in booking something personal, my information is in the description box as well as the comment section. All right, so pile number 2, if you guys chose this crystal here. Okay, so the overall energy is strategy. So they're in the process of trying to figure out a plan here, which direction to go. So they're strategizing. Let's see. Ooh, we have the Sun, we got Leo. We've got the 6 of Swords. And we've got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think right now they're trying to figure out what to do when it comes to this connection. There's something that keeps them connected to you. We have the Sun. There is some sort of joy that they experience with you, but they are conflicted about this. And I think that they're torn because while there are things that they like about you and that they like about the connection, obviously there's something that's making them think that maybe they should move on. So let's find out what's going on here. So I think they're trying to figure out, like, do I stay or do I go? Do I hold on to this connection or do I move on? Is sort of where they're at. So I want to get some detail as to what's going on. Pile 2. Okay, we have the answer is yes, and we have Divine Feminine. Oh, okay, for some of you guys, I'm getting that maybe you have turned your back on this person. It seems here, if you look at the Divine Feminine, she is in this space where she is sort of walking away from a situation. She's walking towards her happiness. So I think that you have someone here that maybe you walked away from who is struggling to move on from you. So this strategy might not actually really be about you. It's kind of about whether or not, like they're struggling to move on from you is what I'm getting here. This is someone that you've turned your back on at some point. I feel like this person is very open to you. Like, I feel like if you wanted to be with them right now, they would be with you. But their interpretation is that you're moving away from them towards your happiness. I think this person is starting to realize, oh, maybe you were their happiness here. So they're trying to figure out what to do. I think that they might feel like it might just be best to move on because it feels like you are from their perspective. Even if you're not, this is their perspective. Let's see. We have family. Now, what could be a concern here is I'm wondering if this person has a family with someone else, or it could be maybe you created a family with this person. Maybe you guys have kids together, and you guys went your separate ways. But I think for a lot of you guys, this is going to be a situation where, like, you already have a family and kids, or maybe they do, and maybe that's why you guys went your separate ways. But I think that this person is really struggling with this. Okay, like they are really having a hard time moving on from you, and they're trying to figure out if they should just like really just move on, or if maybe they should do something, like maybe they should try to keep you in their life. They're on the fence about what to do. Let's see. We have, you make me feel smothered sometimes. Okay, so remember when I was saying that there's clearly something, like there's happiness that they have with you, but there's clearly something that's also making them feel like maybe they should move on. So maybe you guys did have issues here. Maybe there was issues around like maybe someone being a little bit too attached, right? Maybe they felt in the past that you came on too strong with them, but it's almost like now that you've turned your back, I feel like their thought process is completely different about you. But the thing is, you got to ask yourself, like, do you want a person who only wants you once you've walked away? Because it almost feels like when you were there, they weren't fully invested in this. We have trustworthy here, okay? I think that this person wants to prove to you that they are trustworthy, which makes me think that maybe they broke your trust here. So it feels like a situation that might have already kind of ran its course, and it feels like now that they feel like you've moved on, they might be thinking that they want to enter back into your life. But I wouldn't say that they are going to, it just seems like they're thinking about it. Okay, so that's what I have for pile number 2. So I hope that resonated. If you guys are interested in a personal reading or energy work services, my information will be down below. So let's move on to pile number 3. So the overall energy is community. Okay. All right, so right off the bat, this could be a love triangle situation. So if you know you're dealing with a third party, this is definitely your reading. This could also talk about maybe you met this person through friends. Okay, that could also be the case, because with the community here, it's like you could have met this person through your community, like coworkers, friends, that kind of thing. So let's see what's going on. All right, pile 3. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, we got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm standing strong on the fact that this is a third party reading. For those of you who you know you're not in a third party, then just pick another pile. For those of you who are, we're going to be doing a little bit of a third party reading here. Okay, so this is someone who is married to someone else or in a long-term relationship with someone else right now. Okay, and that is why they are not giving to you currently. You might have met them at work or something, or maybe you met them through a friend, like I said. You might have met them while you were out doing something or whatever it may be, and maybe you guys had this connection, but then you learn that, oh, they're already involved. I think some of them might even have kids or like be very kind of involved with another person, even financially tied with another person. So if you guys are wondering why they're not calling you back or texting you back, that's why. Like, I feel like this person might have deliberately shut off forms of communication with you at this point. Let's see. We have door to spirit. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like the reason why this is coming through is because you felt a strong connection with this person is what I'm getting. And I think there's this frustration with you because it's like, wow, but I met this person who I feel this strong connection with, but it's they're already involved. This is a spiritual lesson for you guys. So you guys have to figure out, why did this person come into your life? There is a spiritual reason. People show up in your life for a reason. It's not just coincidence. Okay, and I'm also getting here that this is a recurring thing for you. It seems here that maybe you constantly meet people who are already involved with someone else. It's like you meet someone, you feel like you have this connection, and you find out they're already involved. Or you could meet people who just seem to be unavailable. Like, you meet these people, you think they're great, and then you realize down the line they're just unavailable. This seems to be a recurring pattern for you, and the reason why is because this is a spiritual lesson. Okay, this person here is a spiritual lesson. Let's see. Yeah, so I think you guys right now are kind of conflicted about this, because even though that they are involved, you still feel this spark, or you still feel this interest. So you're kind of like on the fence about what to do here. Okay, so this person is saying to you, I compare myself to your exes. So maybe this person knows one of your exes, or maybe like I almost feel like they know people that you know. I feel like you've met this person through other people, is what it feels like. We also have, I've been hiding my feelings from you. Yeah, so I think that you can kind of sense that this person is attracted to you or has this interest in you, but they've been hiding these feelings, and you might be kind of confused. I also feel like I said, if you have called them or texted them and they have not responded, this is their way of trying to hide their feelings, because again, they have this other commitment going on. Right? Like, they're not a free bird here is what I'm seeing. So that, if you're wondering why, that's why they're not replying or maybe reciprocating that type of energy. Okay. We have playing it safe in reverse. Interesting. So that makes me think that this person doesn't really want to play it safe anymore. So maybe they feel like they've been in this kind of situation where it is safe, you know, maybe they've been married for a while or they've been in a relationship for a while and it's like it's safe, you know, it's familiar. I think they see you as someone that isn't really a safe thing for them. It would be something that they would be exploring outside of their current situation, and that's a risk. That would feel risky to them. I think that there's a part of them that thinks, wow, this could be amazing. Like, if I left my current situation to explore this, like, this could be amazing. We have fireworks outside of the gate. So they're thinking, like, there's a huge spark here, but they also feel like there's a risk factor because they're already in a situation. Okay? The other thing I'm getting is I do feel like this person also is kind of like comparing you to the person that they're with and kind of feeling the difference of how they feel with that person versus you. And the thing is because you are newer, I think they feel this kind of spark, whereas with the person that they're with, it's, again, because it's familiar, it feels safe to them, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. So again, I truly hope that this resonated. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the coupon code for $45 off the emergency reading down below expires in a few hours, okay? But I'm sending you guys absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journeys. Take care.